So I've been trading Forex for almost 10 years now, and I'll be sharing with you 10 habits I feel that wasted my time the most. Like, if I didn't practice some of these habits I'll be sharing with you, I'll be doing much more than I'm currently doing. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for progress. I'm grateful for everything that's happened in my life. Great properties here and there, great cars, nice trips, amazing family. Like, I can see I'm living very well, very happy with life, honestly. But these 10 habits actually wasted my time the most, and I'm sharing this with you if you're maybe at the first year of your trading or second year or third year, so that you don't waste your time doing these 10 things I'm going to say. I promise you I'll save you time and I'll save you money in this 3-part series. So I'm starting with part 1 today. I'll share maybe 3 or 4 of these habits I started early that wasted my time, and I'm hopeful that it won't waste your time. So let's start with number 1. Number 1, worst mistake I made when I started was learning Forex to impress. Oh my God, this was one of the greatest time wasted. I was learning Forex as a scholar because, right from when I was in school, I used to take first position. Not every time though, but I used to take first. I was always among the, top 3 in class. I was the bright guy. I was bright, you understand? And even when I was in school, when I, entered campus, I was always one of the top 10 in my class. We started about 130 something, medical, physical therapy students. And then, like half of the class dropped, and I was always somewhere around the top 10. So when I started learning Forex, I had the mentality that you just need to have a bunch of, information. The more you know, the more profitable you are. That's what I actually thought about Forex. I felt like it was a same thing with school. I felt like, you need to take first position. You understand? So I was learning everything. I was learning every method, every approach, all the indicators out there. Trust me, I've tested every single one of them. All the robots I tested every single thing out there because I felt like the more you know, the more profitable you would be. However, over those 10 years of trading, I've learned that the lesser, the better. Because at the end of the day in Forex, you don't need to know everything. In fact, you just need to know one thing that works. That is all. You just need to know one thing. Just one strategy, just one risk management principle, just one trading psychology approach, and you are good. You don't need to learn all the indicator, all the approaches, fair value gap this, other block this, other squeeze, breaker block breaker, breaker of destiny. Bro, I'm telling you the truth. You just need one approach that simply works, and it can be as simple as even support and resistance. I know a friend of mine that till today, he doesn't know anything about fair value gap. He hasn't bothered to learn. Even, like, of course, when I started trading also, I didn't know all this fair value gap, other block. These are new. Most people that talk about these principles are usually, people that started trading maybe 3 years or 2 years, 3 years into their trading. But then when I started trading, it was just support and resistance. It was when I started hearing fair value gap, whatever. I was like, okay, what's really this new stuff? I started to, start digging in and start making my, research. That's when I started learning some of these things. But obviously, I didn't make money by knowing other block. I made money with support and resistance. I still make money with, good old support and resistance. You understand? So I honestly was learning Forex because I had an imaginary exam in my head that I was preparing for. So inside my mind, maybe one day they will bring maybe 10 people and say, okay, tell us, write an essay about Forex. And when you write this essay, we'll pass you and we'll give you $10,000. Bro, I wasted time. I can't even lie. I wasted time just learning unnecessary things. Learning from even people I shouldn't be learning from. People that I was even better than in many ways. Everybody that said anything on YouTube about once you mention 4, you don't even need to complete X. Once you mention 4, I'm following you. I'm subscribing to your channel. I'm just learning. So that was one of the first mistakes. Okay, I learned a lot, and the bad thing or the downside of learning everything about Forex or trying to learn everything you meet out there is that it gives you what I call analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis. Some of you are already suffering from this. You analyze the chart with this person's strategy, and this person's strategy says buy. By the time you now want to click the buy, you now remember maybe another person's strategy that said, okay, use this way, use this way. By the time you analyze, you now see this person's strategy is saying you should sell. And you are now confused. You can't buy, you can't sell because you have two strategies in your head that saying two different things. So this really wasted my time. I'm telling you, please don't allow this thing to waste your time. Don't waste your time trying to learn just look for one mentor, look for one strategy, look for one principle that works with management and follow it through. Nothing else. Number two, this is a mistake that I also made, was also underrating mentorship. Now, just like many of you also, I've heard people talk about then see people talk about mentorship. I subscribe for one or two, which were more like signal providers as a then. These are the days of swipe trades. These are the days of IML. You get, so I subscribe for one of those. They are signal programs and all of that. So at some point I was like, bro, this thing is not working. You guys are saying A and B is happening. If you say B, A starts happening. So what's going on? So at some point I felt like, these guys were all scammers. I started, calling them out. The ones I could tell, please, you guys are just scamming people. Stop talking about mentorship. You are not teaching anything. All of that. I did all of that. I promise you. But what I didn't understand is that the mindset I had about mentorship was not actually what most of them were actually talking about. My mindset of mentorship as at then was simply just coming to learning their strategy, learning their entry, learning their structure, all of that. That was my mindset about mentorship. But over the years, I've learned that actually when you pay a mentor to teach you, what you're actually learning from them is actually experience, nothing else. Most mentors that you might even pay in your journey, you're actually not even paying them to teach you anything new. At least I learned this one painfully, because after 3 years of wasting my time jumping from one YouTube video to another YouTube video, and then I started subscribing to people's mentorship programs, that was when I began to see progress in my journey, because I found out that learning from people's experiences will save you time, it will save you energy. Sometimes you just come to a mentorship program and probably you even learn the same thing you already know. The person teaches you the same strategy, the same thing you might have heard many times. But learning from that person, you understand that this person is using the same strategy that you have been using for the past 3 years. But this person is making money from it. That's the difference now. The person is actually making real money from it. But you've not been making money for the past 3 years using the same thing. So you begin to understand that there is a certain kind of lifestyle. There's a certain kind of mentality. There's a certain kind of approach that this person gives to trading that you're probably not giving. So when you're paying a mentor to teach you, it's not just learning the strategy. If strategy is the only thing you're learning from your mentor, trust me, your mentor is cheating you. I promise you. There is a lifestyle, mentality, approach, and mindset about trading that only a mentor can actually give to you. So it was when I began to actually seriously begin to subscribe for people's mentorship courses. Some of them taught everything I knew. I already knew them, but it was a confirmation of the fact that the knowledge is not the problem. In fact, that was the first mentorship did for me. The first full mentorship I paid for, I watched the guy's video from beginning to end. I found out that this guy is teaching what I already know. And see him bagging all the money, bagging deals, investment deals, and all of that with exactly what I knew. So the problem was not that I didn't know enough. That was the first mentorship I paid, was the confirmation that I know enough. So it was now the difference in approach, mentality, how they talk, how they treat investors, how they treat their money management. That was exactly what I began to learn. Because most of you don't understand. Most of you just think once you learn strategy, you are good to go. No. Making money is the easiest part indicator of making money. There is making money, managing money. Most of you know nothing about that. And multiplying money. These are the 3 M's. These are the 3 levels. So making money, if your mentor is only teaching you how to make money, your mentor is cheating you. You have to learn how to manage the money and also how to multiply the money. This is what mentorship does. And this is exactly what mentorship did for me. Is that making sense? Number three is one of the most, I mean, I think I've shared this one or two times. Number three is the wrong association, bro. This almost terminated my journey. Wrong association in the sense that you are talking to the wrong people about forex. Most of you are talking to all the wrong people. That somebody is your family member does not mean that they will be your support when it comes to forex. Some of you need to stop talking to your brother about forex. Stop talking to your sister, your uncle, your mom, your dad. Kill that communication, because most of them can only discourage you, because people talk against what they don't understand. Lack of understanding most of the time is always equivalent to doubt. So once they don't understand what you are doing, they can easily doubt it. And one thing about having it's easy to doubt when it's somebody you don't. Somebody doubting you is somebody you don't know, but it's somebody that you actually love and you actually cherish the person. When the person begins to doubt you, whether you like it or not, it will touch you. It will enter your mind, you enter your chest, and you begin to consider it. You'll be like, I mean, they're really saying the truth, and you can easily give up. And I had this mentality. I felt like everybody around my acquaintance, my mom, my dad will understand. So anytime I'm maybe analyzing the chart beside them, I'm excited because I feel like you guys should support me, support what I'm doing. This thing will make me money. But the more I explained, the more they became confused and the more they discouraged me. So at a point, I almost gave up on forex. I almost gave up on forex because I was talking to the wrong people. It was when I stopped and started talking to the right people who also trading forex, who saw the light at the end of the tunnel with me. It began to make a lot of sense. All right. Now I'll be sharing number 4 with you guys by tomorrow. Number 4, 5, 6, 7 reasons. Trust me, these 10 reasons will change your life like day and night. Okay, join the Telegram channel. The link is free. Entry is free. The link is on the description. Make sure on the Telegram channel for free signals, free setups, and updates on the market. And also make sure that you like this video. Comment if you're enjoying what I'm saying. Please go ahead, drop a comment, ask questions. So sometimes I would love to answer questions on subsequent videos, answer your questions and all of that. And make sure you also follow through. Currently, yesterday I announced to you guys that my broker is actually doing a shield account where you can have an account. If you blow the account, the broker gives you back 100% back of the account. The link is also in the description to enjoy all of that. The link is on the description. All right, so that said, love you guys. Catch up with you guys tomorrow. Please make sure you like this video before you go. Peace out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.